Alright, welcome back everybody. We're playing Batman Season 2, and this is Episode 2.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps.
Hey, what's up, DK? How you doing, my friend?
I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead.
Figured we'd continue on with the Batman story. I've only got about 3 or 4 more, I think 3 more of these after this one.
Ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me
How you doing tonight?
is a threat to my deepest
Doing good?
secret.
Nice. I'm doing pretty good.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive.
You've been taking it easy
But
today.
now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Hey, Gargoyle, how's it going?
Knows
How you doing tonight?
exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
I highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. It's a very unique Batman storyline, so I definitely recommend it to anyone who's a fan.
First thing you need to know.
Hey, what's
I
up, Bearded
can
Gamer? How you
hear
doing tonight?
And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue.
I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty chill day for
No
me.
reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule, but I haven't shown the height of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy.
Started a while
They
back
might
when it was
work
cool.
revenge.
Then your
They
gaming
might
ADD
simply
kicked in.
accelerate
I
their
totally
plans.
can relate to that. I know how that
I'm
goes.
gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The
Yeah,
wrong
I'm not
person
going
finds
public.
out,
That would be crazy.
it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell?
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Nice. Here we go. Episode 2. Just been chilling out. That's all I've been doing all day too. It's been pretty relaxing Friday for me. Is this a long week or a short week for you?
What more do you want?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, Sniper, my friend, how you doing?
You about done?
How's everything going for you? It's a Saturday morning for you now, isn't it?
I'm making one more round.
How's your day going today?
Ow!
It's okay.
I was looking at my chat.
Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
The Batman. Boss, we got company!
Everything's good, Sniper. Yeah, everything's pretty good here. I've just been chill. Just been relaxing all day. It's a Friday night for me, so I think I'd do a little late night Batman stream.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
I like Bane in this one. They do a pretty good take on Bane, in my opinion.
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Oh, that was unexpected. All right, let's try that again. Take two.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone. I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler.
Yeah, he can, especially the way I'm playing.
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. You will pay for that.
I think this is just normal Bane too. This isn't even Bane with any of the venom pumped in him.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Yeah, that slow motion is pretty nice. Oh, there's the venom. Yeah, it is. I like AKs. The AK-47. It's a pretty fun gun. Ow. He's throwing me around like a rag doll.
This
You gonna break
pain
me?
you're feeling, Batman.
They keep teasing he's gonna break him the way he picks him up like that. Oh, thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate the support.
You all right, boss? Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll take you back there by the time.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing? Just now giving you the notification. At least you're getting notifications. I'm not getting notifications from any of my subscriptions anymore. I just have to scroll down and check them out and see if they're live. I go to my active subscriptions. Call Gordon. Oh no, I meant to call Gordon. Damn it.
This is Waller.
I don't want to call Waller.
Hello?
Waller.
I'm gonna sabotage my relationship with Jim Gordon. That sucks. How you doing, Anthony? I've seen that you got your Friday the 13th collection in. Have you gone through? How many of those have you watched yet? You watched them all?
Batman!
Batman! You here?
You got through 2, 3, and you're halfway through 4. Nice. I've only seen the first 2 so far. They look phenomenal.
Batman? Oh, Jesus Christ! Hey, Harrison, I found him! Hey, take it easy. We're here to help.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm wishing I called Jim Gordon. I didn't mean to call her.
Here you go. That's it. Let's get you on your feet.
Been playing Final Fantasy 15. Nice. Well, that's on PlayStation Now, so I didn't download it, but I was messing around with the
The
introduction.
mechanic who was taken hostage.
I may play Final
Where is
Fantasy
he?
15.
He didn't make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought.
I can't
While
stand
you were
her.
here, a gang of masked men hit a
I legit
biotech
cannot stand
manufacturer.
her.
Perp slipped right through our damn fingers.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, And I take good care of my people.
Hey, Batman.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can.
I'll have to check those films out. I've honestly never seen Nosferatu. Heard a lot about it. I know it's a classic,
I'll
but
tell
I've
Avesta
never
you asked about her.
never had the opportunity to see it.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Best episode I've played up till now, I'd have to say episode 4 of the last season, the one where you fight you fight Two-Face. That was probably my favorite one so far. I think my favorite one of the whole series is coming up.
Bruce!
Definitely my favorite one's gonna be one with the Joker, but so far I'd have to say the Two-Faced episode.
Really?
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
It wasn't a great time for me either.
I know.
Yeah, I think this game is on sale now. I think I got it when it was on sale.
Bear losing you.
I think I got both seasons for $20, if I'm not mistaken.
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough.
I just got notification. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. How you doing tonight, Shoko?
That information in her hands?
You only missed about 20 minutes.
Bane is still on the loose. With enough
probably only about closer to 15 minutes.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce.
Yeah, I was watching you play that vampire game earlier. That looks cool. I might have to download that. It looks pretty fun.
We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Can't miss more than a minute. I hear you on that. It's a pretty good story. Pretty much all. Well, yeah, we got in a fight with Bane. We met Bane for the first time.
Some toxin left in here.
And he whooped our butt.
Something new.
So that's where we're at now.
There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Yeah, I was watching on my PlayStation, so I couldn't comment. But I was ghosting, I guess, as they call it.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead. some completely encased in ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
Yeah, if I'm on my phone, I can leave a comment, but if I'm watching YouTube on my PlayStation, I usually just leave a like. What am I supposed to do? Suspect.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Security cameras frozen. We know who did that.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their...
Oh, yeah, I hear you there, Shoko. I hate autocorrect.
That's barbaric.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns, money, biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Vane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on
nice,
his
Anthony.
friends
That'll be
if
cool.
it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate the
wait
support.
around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman.
Waiting for a blood pack.
Condition.
Is that how you have to eat in that
Riddler
game? Is to
said
get
his
blood
friends
packs?
abandoned him at the Lady of
I guess that
Dublin.
makes sense because you're not an evil vampire.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm not planning to stick around for long. Just enough for me to figure out their plan.
Yes, and then what?
I'll improvise. So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Final Fantasy 15 is a road trip game that you spend so much of the game driving around in the car. Yeah, that doesn't sound super exciting.
He's no hero.
I guess if they play it out right.
The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce
No longer
Wayne.
eat burger or ground beef.
Willie, tell Bruce
If you get it cooked right,
how that
it can be
makes
really
you
good.
feel.
And good. Not, I'm not gonna say it's good for
Okay.
you, but
It feels
No, Willie, he's on your right.
my uncle owns a
Feels
cow
like
that
crap,
we slaughter
Wayne.
and eat, so it's all
And you're just
privatized,
this
you know,
huge,
grain-fed,
colossal,
no
gigantic,
chemicals,
spoiled
nothing
piece
like
of
that from the store.
Oh, I am.
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Nice, Anthony. Yeah, I may check it out.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned.
Got sick for yeah, you could be allergic to it.
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler, and you were my best chance.
I like Bruce's relationship with the Joker in this game. It's what makes it. It's what makes the whole game, in my opinion.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
The interactions between these two.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kind of stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the Mr. as Riddler.
Who am
First few chapters are slow, but then it picks up. That is good to know.
You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but geez, Bruce, you really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer. What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking.
Wouldn't have drank that beer. I wouldn't have drank that beer either, Shoko.
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church. Why the sudden change of heart? It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler.
I saw your Jason Part 3 Doomsday complete with the head mold. That looks freaking awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see that Part 3 mold and mask put together. That looks cool.
No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends.
Why not? We'll pinky swear with the Joker.
And Bruce, friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Gotta love the Joker in this one.
Hey!
Ooh.
I'm out of medicine.
I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Stay out of this, Willie. I'm talking to John, not you.
It looks like I better teach your pal here some manners.
Oh, no worries, Shocko. I'm not that great at Star Wars either.
First mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne.
There's like a couple $100 on that table.
I got standards.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks.
Nice.
Let's get out of here. Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce.
Did you beat Final Fantasy 15, Anthony? Did you already beat the game?
One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. Deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
Yeah, Battlefront is fun.
She'll want to introduce herself.
It's funner to like how we were playing it last night. When you played in a group, that's the best way to do it.
Help me look good in front of her. I'd appreciate it.
But it's definitely a fun game.
We shouldn't.
How you guys
keep
gonna
her
get
waiting.
Star Wars Squadrons? What do you guys think of that game?
Almost got it. God damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you?
Yeah, it's definitely the Joker sniper.
This is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter, spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing.
Good old Harley Quinn.
See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Yep, the one, the only Harley Quinn. You gotta love her.
Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin said you didn't want to meet.
I hear you, Shoko. I got a crush on Harley Quinn.
Bouncing around
A lot of
like a
people do.
yo-yo
She's
don't
smoking.
exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us?
Yeah, I definitely love Harley Quinn.
What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played
Final Fantasy VII used a modified version of the
Stradivarius.
15 engine.
Do us a
Nice.
favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie?
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
You want a remake,
Poor
Mask?
John. He just
I'm
doesn't
working
know
up
who
to the
he is.
remake. I'm
You know,
watching one a day
he's
until I
searching.
get through all of
Highly
them.
impressionable. He thinks the
But I got to
world
part
of you.
3 and my remote broke for my TV, so I had to order a
So
new
I
one
asked
because I can't watch
myself,
part 3 in 3D
what's
without the
Bruce
remote.
Wayne want with a lost
So I kind of
soul
just
like
watched the
John?
first 2 and put a pause on it till that remote
Kind of
comes
a
in.
mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lovable.
She calls him
boy.
Pudding. I like it.
Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's gotta count for something.
John's easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect.
Yeah, Anthony, you're right
And
about
it's gonna
that. The
take
later
a
you get
lot
into them, you
more
kind of
than
gotta
that $1 billion smile.
kind of do that because they start losing continuity, and
Wood?
We gotta go.
I'm surprised you didn't watch part 1. I watched part 1 and I loved it. I actually thought it was a little better in part 2. I watched part 2. I was like, hey, this is just a knockoff of part 1.
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
I was just kidding around. I didn't mean anything I said.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm sabotaging
You
my
gotta
relationship
stand
with
by
the
your
Joker
word,
here.
so you ain't nothing
I didn't
at
mean to
all.
do that.
It's okay, Bruce. I want you to know the feeling's mutual.
Gotcha, Anthony. Yeah, I like part 2. I liked it a lot.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Ew, I don't know.
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver.
I don't think
Come
Joker
on,
like that.
Put your lips on it.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Is that the same guy you were working with,
Wayne
Doomsday, or is this a different
A
guy?
little bird told me there's some pretty
That
fancy
makes the
hacking
Jason
tech up
hoods for each
there.
Jason.
Something called a phalanx key.
He has a total
Get it for
head.
me?
That's
I'll
cool.
know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it
Oh
to
yeah,
use.
Margot Robbie. Oh yeah, Margot Robbie was smoking hot.
What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy.
She's actually in the
I don't
new
wanna have to
Suicide
splatter
Squad.
that
That movie
pretty
actually
face.
looks
It's
pretty
okay,
good, the new
Harvey.
one.
Bruce and I already talked. He'll do.
I'm not a fan of Jason Goes to Hell either.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want?
It was a cool looking Jason though.
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
You can't
Sounds
see
like Bruce
through the
has got
windows.
it covered.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like there's nothing, no program. The programming stops there. Or maybe it's glitched. Could be a glitched version of the game.
You're on, Brucey boy.
Or they're driving in like insane fog. That is
Make
weird.
yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Yeah, that is weird. Look at those windows. They are completely blocked out on both sides.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate the support. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning.
So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
I believe that's my name on the building, which means I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, of course not, Mr. Wayne. I didn't... You're checked in, sir.
There you go, Shoko. That's the Jason movie I would like to see. Right there.
Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job. What'd you do to him?
Yeah, Doomsday, it would be hard.
Don't
That's
worry.
like a...
A little bump on the head never killed
Yeah, you couldn't
anyone.
even go out on Halloween night with a full thing. It'd have to be faces
Going
you'd
up,
sweat, because I
Brucey.
bet it gets pretty hot.
You do know how an elevator works, don't you? Or do you usually get your servants to press the buttons? You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Don't do that again.
How cute. He thinks he's the one giving the orders. Listen, sugar. Don't ever tell me what I can and can't do.
Bruce is a
I don't know who's
real
voicing
man
Harley
of
Quinn, but she
substance,
sounds like the cartoon
It's in
Harley
his
Quinn.
blood.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome.
Is that right? I noticed I
You
watched
don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
a thing on how Part 5 would have been a very different Jason movie if they could have gotten Corey Feldman. But since Corey Feldman was filming The Goonies,
You got a strange set of priorities.
Jason Part 5
for
turned out to be the
someone
movie we
who
got
wants on the
instead of something
I
completely
get it,
different that we were
Bruce.
supposed to
You're the
get.
boss. You don't turn your back on your people,
All because of The
even
Goonies.
when they're useless. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The power plays. The
I'm with you,
boardroom
Doomsday. I actually
scuffles.
only saw Jason Goes to Hell, I think twice.
I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls.
Until this new
You think
Blu-ray,
I
I'll
could
watch
run
it
a place
and
like
see if I
this
change
one
my mind
day?
about it.
Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Nah, corporate life, not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce. A lot.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh, Bruce, well, I'm surprised to see you. And these are...
This is gonna turn out bad.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Friends from upstate. They don't get to Gotham often.
Yeah, you know, we just couldn't miss getting a look inside this place.
Oh? You should have told me you were coming in. I'd have had facilities set up a tour.
Why don't you show us around? Oh, we
Laura
really
Post,
wanna see
okay.
the
Thanks,
cleaner.
Shoko.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you?
Just watched it a week or two ago.
Like I'm some kind of punch.
I'm gonna be watching them soon. As soon as my remote comes in, so I can watch part 3 the way I'm supposed to watch it. Then I will be able to get back on with my marathon.
Sass me like that?
Thought about doing a review of each Friday the
operation you
13th
run
movie,
here?
but I don't think I'm gonna
Your
do that.
worker bees just mouth off whenever they want.
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with
She's
purpose.
37, nice.
We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Brave or to coin toss with you, nice. I get that, yeah. Watching the first 2, I really enjoyed this high scan version of them. I really enjoyed the heck out of watching the first 2.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret.
I think when I get a PlayStation 5, they'll look really good on that,
Cobblepot's
because
got
that comes
quite
with the
a mouth
4K
on it.
player, so
I
I'll
don't
actually
think
be
he
able to
ever
watch
shut
them
it
in
the whole time I
4K.
was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
Yeah, no romantic
Tick-tock.
time with Harley Quinn.
What's the holdup?
She's too psycho.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Yeah, I hear you, Doomsday, that it was. Well, the FBI just comes in and just murders the shit out. That should have ended the franchise,
I
yeah.
present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
That would have been a good ending to a Jason movie for sure. And then you walk out of the theater and you're like, wow, they killed him. They're not making any more Jason
That
movies.
was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Hey, Bearded Gamer, how's it doing? Thanks for the continued support.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck.
Yeah, Doomsday, that would have been the best way to do part 9.
Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
I saw Ronnie's unboxing of the movies, and he said he didn't like, he never even watched Jason X. I was kind of shocked. I was like, how can you be a Friday the 13th fan if you've never even seen Jason X? It's one of my favorites. It's a guilty pleasure one for me.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Should kiss Harley Quinn early. I think it's too late for that now.
Alright, that's a start.
Anything else in here to scan? Let me see. Nope.
Getting there.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a go-to, but I really enjoy it.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
It came out when every horror franchise was going into space. Leprechaun went to space, the Critters went to space. Like literally every... I'm surprised Halloween never went to space.
Not a single usable print. It's not going anywhere unless I reconstruct Lucius's print.
If the Joker killed Jason, that'd be interesting. See, I don't know if Jason can be killed though. He's kind of a demon. Scan the photograph. That's true, Anthony. Does make sense. I bet you're right, Doomsday. That sounds exactly like, yep, Hellraiser Bloodline was another one set in space. All the damn franchises.
Nope. Not encouraging. There we go.
Did I get it? Sweet.
Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an
It feels weird
EMP
working next to Harley
generator,
Quinn and
Pudding.
the Joker.
Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Yeah, these guys are crazy.
Growing old standing here.
I like Bloodlines also.
Even now, still finding
I like
ways
most
to
of the
help me.
Hellraisers though. There was
Stay
something
there.
weird about the Hellraisers
Don't
that made them
touch
scarier than a
anything.
normal,
I touch what I
like
want
typical
when
horror
I want,
movie.
Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Like Mike Myers and Jason, they weren't really scary, but Pinhead for some reason and the way he tortured people, that was some scary shit. Watching that as a little kid.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I know
I had to
it.
tell her the truth.
His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but...
Yeah, they were. I have to agree. I think the last one I saw was Hellseeker. Came out in 2002. I couldn't even get through that one. I'm just like, I couldn't even follow the plot.
They'll do the same to you.
I think it was like in upstate Connecticut it took place, and that's about all I remember from it.
Bruce!
It was like a yuppie Hellraiser.
Here, huh?
I didn't like it.
Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, you need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
I am blowing it with the Joker.
Yes, natural.
He's gonna see right through me.
There's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way
Never heard of Hellraiser Bloodlines before?
The other.
It's the fourth sequel to Hellraiser. The Hellraiser franchise.
I don't like lying to Harley.
I recommend looking it up if you're into horror. It's one of the better ones.
What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I could go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like that.
Bruce.
With the Hellraisers. That's what Hellseeker kind of felt
You better
like.
know what you're doing.
And I didn't like that contemporary feel they were trying to give to the, at least at that particular movie.
I got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Yeah, that is the problem with 80s horror, is if you're going to binge watch something, you got to throw out continuity, because a lot of the time it was different writers and different people making each individual movie.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
I know Halloween was really bad with it. Friday the 13th was bad with it. Hellraiser was bad with it.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us.
I never saw Judgment.
It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her?
I believe that. I saw Doug Bradley, and he looks like he's too old to play Pinhead.
Maybe we should just...
He's been too old for a little while.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's...
Yeah, the same thing is with Robert
catastrophes.
Englund.
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry.
I didn't mind the guy who played Rorschach in
I've
the
already
new
arranged
Nightmare
for
on
him
Elm
to get a
Street.
generous
Wasn't
payout
great, but I didn't
for
mind it. It
extended
wasn't horrible.
vacation.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed
I think
with
as a continued support
dummy
bearded gamer, I
footage.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid she's going to be curious about your friends from upstate. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You need to take it easy, Al. Get some rest.
It's only a momentary bit of exhaustion. I'm sure it will pass. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Played Freddy and the Goldbergs. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen that show.
Well, be careful and...
Time to go to work.
Good luck.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting.
Thank you, Jim Gordon.
But you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
I think I'm going to turn against Waller now.
Been a busy night. What's this about?
Took you long enough.
Good to see you on your feet again.
Thanks.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Gordon, listen to Waller.
Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
You realized
I meant to have her listen to him.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, that did not mean to do that.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out.
I feel like a traitor.
I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
That sucks.
You're absolutely
I totally meant to go with Gordon and not her.
I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective,
I wouldn't mind Kane Hodder coming back like he did in the video game with motion capture, because he definitely's got the body movements of Jason down.
Bane left behind at the police arsenal.
More so than anybody else.
But with a twist. It's actually a counter-agent.
And I don't want another actual Jason movie, because I have my box set. And
After a brief
the
rush,
definitive
he'll flush the
collection.
venom from his system,
So I'd
leaving
rather
you weak
Jason
and
films
exhausted.
just stay in the fan film realm.
Could be useful.
Fans doing a way better job than Hollywood right now.
So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching the remake, because I didn't mind it when I watched it. I only watched it once or twice, but I didn't mind it.
Riddler's gang. Before everything blew
The
up.
first time I was kind of shocked, because I wasn't used to seeing Jason running or hanging out underground, setting traps, but actually would make sense that if you live out in the woods, you'd do all of those things.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
Hey Sniper, thanks for the continued support.
You're
Hey
right.
Rampadora girl, how are you doing? Saw you're late. Oh, I wouldn't sweat
Get
it.
them
You're
away
not
from
that
their
late.
base of operations.
I know you are a
Somewhere
busy
they'll be
woman.
exposed. When they're all together,
How's
out
my
in the
Catwoman
open,
doing?
Contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one gets killed. No one dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths. Batman, if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there long.
You finally beat the 7th one.
Then what's right?
Offline,
what's
Jason. I just beat the 5th one.
Blurry. And guess
so I'm
what?
back on the 6th one with.
That's okay.
On PlayStation.
Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you
have to have a lot of patience to beat that, I bet.
This is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
How are you doing today, Rampador? I hope you're having a great Saturday. Are you off today? Well, you said you were working, so I guess you're not.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day today.
Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
The 7th, I need all 3 skulls and to do perfect. I'm not that patient. That's going to be tough for me to do. I'm going to keep cracking at it. And I know the counters have to be lined up just right. Yeah, I definitely hope you start feeling better, Rampadora. Take some time off and get some rest if you need to.
Hey now! Welcome
Gotta take care of yourself
little
first.
Hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
When I get there, I'll definitely let you know.
John, a little help here?
A real man would not need help. He would help himself.
It's not like that. He knows I'm his pal. Why wouldn't I help him? It's 'cause we're pals.
Gotta love the joke.
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish.
Yeah, Anthony, the game's bad right now with Vanessa's. Everyone's
He
Vanessa in
ain't
the game.
worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care.
Yeah, I was
how
playing
much
the other
needs
day
to
and I had a
swoon
Vanessa
over you,
give me the ring around the rosy
We don't
treatment
want
around the
you
table
here,
forever.
and we
I was
don't
waiting for her
need you
stamina to
here.
run out and it just never seemed to. The game ran out before I wanted to get to it.
Whoopsie. What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is gone. What have you done?
Mr. Freeze,
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
Mario, you eat cheesecake? Nice, Rampadora. I wish I had some cheesecake
Make
now.
it
I'm
stop,
kinda hungry.
or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately...
Hey, Sniper, thanks for
I'll
the support.
send you to a frozen hell.
I think we're getting close to the end game. Oh no. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Red. Green. Green. That one's green. This one's red. puzzles, man. What am I doing wrong? Doomsday Kingdom's about ready to go to print. Nice. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Been far too long. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I thought I was hitting the sequences right. I slash when I'm Jason if I have to.
It's freezing.
Some reason you feel sick from eating ground beef.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice.
Alright, Shoko, you might need to help me out here again.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately,
red.
I'll send you to
the rest are green
frozen
except for this
hell.
one. Is there another button I'm supposed to hit? Remaining schematics. Alright, try this again. Green, red, red, red. Nice, there we go. That wasn't that hard.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Stay on standby, Shoko, if I get another one of those puzzles.
I must check
You did pretty good with helping me out with that last one.
How she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Ooh.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us, back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know?
I think I was more
Keep
Bruce
them
Wayne in
guessing
this
my
episode
next
than
move.
Batman.
Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though? You got your head screwed on right.
Oh, she
You're
wants a man.
reasonable. I can work with reasonable.
She wants the Batman.
We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with.
What's the unique twist on those comics, Anthony? I'm not sure they haven't all... We're still waiting on issue 5 to come out.
But you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well...
Then I'll be able to let you know what it is.
To do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's... unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I doubt his wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Actually, don't remember how this one ends.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group. What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
Mr. Freeze, let's talk to him.
I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart, and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
I can't imagine anyone knowing anything like what I've experienced. But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
Want to see a really cool Transformers game come out in the next console? I'm sure they'll make one.
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and
control
protect her,
Volcanus.
continue your research to
Not
cure
100%
her.
familiar with that Transformer, Anthony. You'll have to.
Why would you do this?
Volcanus.
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane.
How do I not know that
Transformer? You're on the
Transformer?
level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Okay. How did I not
luck.
know that?
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
Mr. Freeze looks like a Smurf. He kind of does. Weird to see him without the helmet, the glass helmet, like completely encased. John's house. That's why I haven't heard of him. Yeah, I haven't followed Transformers in the recent years. I haven't followed him in the recent decades.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Look, I had it handled, John. That was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Sure. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
You gotta love the Joker, man. That's funny.
Priska.
Cerveza
Bane loves
Fresca.
that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Anything else in here? No. One more picture.
Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason.
What's up, Sniper, my brother? How you doing? Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate the support. They added Rambo to Mortal Kombat 11. I did. I thought Mortal Kombat was done. Like, once Aftermath came out, I thought that was it, so I was really shocked. Chad sent that on my Discord. He's like, there's a code for Rambo in Mortal Kombat 11, and then, like, the next day, the trailer came out. I was kind of shocked. Hey, you have a good one, Sniper. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the support. You take care. You have a great weekend. Give beer. Let's give him a beer.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death.
Ooh, I don't know if I should have risked that.
Yes. Men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to
great,
do
here
all
we go.
that you claim.
I know what he wants me to do. He's gonna want me to beat the crap out of that guy.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over.
Fine. I'll prove it!
I did not want to have to hurt these people. But be brutal, be merciful. They're not gonna like me for being merciful.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
Wasn't too impressed with this version of Bane. I'm undecided. I don't mind him. I don't mind the version of all of these versions of these characters.
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast there, Moneybags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those.
Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. I also like the old take on the Riddler. How they use the Riddler like he was an old man, like Bruce Wayne's dad's age.
When we work together,
I kind of like that
no
aspect
one
of
can
it.
stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing. It's important. Let's go hit him with the hind.
I have a feeling everything's going to go horribly wrong in this next chapter.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
You got that mask from Ronnie? It's badass. Nice, man.
Yeah, what? We have almost reached the target
You'll have to
vehicle.
send me pictures of that.
You are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track the signal. Get your people here now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Yeah, he does seem to think Bruce is more important than Harley right now. Harley's giving Joker the runaround now. He's kind of playing him. Usually it's Harley that's obsessed with the Joker. This one kind of flipped it, so now you got the Joker who's obsessed with Harley.
It's really happening. I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Alright, here goes nothing.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Yeah, Doomsday, I'm excited to see that mask.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Stay down.
All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep...
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order.
This is a crazy story for Bruce Wayne.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
It's an agency.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Stealing the Riddler's body.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
I knew this was gonna go south.
Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
I love the Joker, I'm sorry.
Damn it!
You can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it?
Oh, thank you for the support, Rampadora girl. Hope you definitely start feeling better soon.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their head.
We are in the final chapter of
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
The gig is up.
What with us?
Stay.
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
Oh, here we go.
What's this? What the hell happened to my dose?
I'm out of here!
Oh, they're calling Batman. Of course they need Batman. That was an interesting episode. In the comic book, he overcame his venom addiction, and it made him more dangerous. I did not know that.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know
I
how
haven't
to
read
show
the
a
Batman
girl
comics
a
in
good
recent years, though, to
time.
be honest.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
Hey, thanks,
If
Shoko.
Bane survives,
Thanks for
you'll
sticking
make us
around, too.
all
We are,
for abandoning him.
I think this is the last
Bane
scene.
will survive, and he won't let this slide. Freeze is right. If he makes it back, he's gonna be furious.
Oh no, we're so scared.
Yeah, you should be.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on, open it.
I thought he stank when he was alive.
You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Getting yourself killed like that.
We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
Nice, Catwoman. The gang is all here. Nice, that was a nice chapter. Yeah, that was a fun chapter. That was probably one of my funner ones. Definitely it was all Bruce Wayne. I noticed that. It was, I think you played Batman at the very beginning of the game for like 10 minutes, and then you were Bruce Wayne. That was the end of chapter 2. There's still 3 more episodes in the story. I wish there was a season 3. Sadly, there is no season 3. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Shoko. I'm enjoying streaming it. It's been a fun. This has been a fun game to stream. You heard something about Skybound re-releasing? They did release it in color. They're doing like 2 issues a month in color. A lot of people I know are really into it, but I'm not going to support it. I already bought I've got all the Walking Dead comics in black and white. So I'm not going to, if they wanted my money, they should have just kept the comic going and shouldn't have ended it. I'm not going to let them, oh, let's just give you the same thing we already sold you again. I didn't pull the trigger on that. No season 3, unfortunately. I do have the very last part of The Walking Dead's Michonne. I'm going to be streaming. I also want to do Man of Medan and Until Dawn. Those are on my list of things to play. See, if they would release the colored issues in volumes instead of independent issues, I would get behind it. You know, but they want to charge me $4 for 28 pages, times that by 193 issues, and I'm just like, no, man, that's a lot of damn money to invest to get the entire Walking Dead series colorized in comic book form. Not worth it. I think it's a cash grab on Robert Kirkman at this point. I think he regrets ending the Walking Dead comic. I don't think he's happy with the way AMC has handled the version of the TV show, and he's trying to just get whatever money he can. So he's like, well, let's redo the comic book. And that cutting room floor he was supposed to put out, they're just breaking that up and spreading that out, sprinkling that throughout the comic book, and that's supposed to be their selling point. Oh, you're welcome for the stream, Shoko. I had a great time. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll be back with Batman next week. I'm going to see, it says I'm offline, but it's not, so as soon as the credits are done rolling, I should be able to check my stats for the night. See how I did on everything. Yeah, Gargoyle, it's a total cash grab at this point. I don't want to be bitter because I like The Walking Dead, but he shouldn't have ended it if he still wanted that Walking Dead money. He should never have ended the comic book. And that last story arc that they ended it on was a really garbage story arc. Like, he was just no ideas for writing. He's like, well, I'm out of ideas, so I'm just gonna end the comic book abruptly. Does anyone have Fallout 76? I do not have Fallout 76, unfortunately. Relationships and choices, there we go. Oh, saying I'm offline, what the hell? Well, I guess I can't check out my choices this time. That sucks. Oh well. I had fun. Hope you guys had fun watching this stream. I will be back with Batman next Friday. We'll continue episode 3. I'm thinking about doing Until Dawn or Man of Medan. In between then, I might do a daytime stream. I can't promise anything because I've had a really busy week coming up, but we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see y'all later.